Welcome to this Blackpool Music School video all about the ukulele. This is designed for the beginner to the intermediate player. It's to add a little bit of variation to your playing rather than starting every song. This is what this is intended for. This is what I hope to have you playing by the end of this lesson. I'll play it through. It might remind you of those 1950s ballads. Okay, that's all you will need to know. So let's get started. I'm going to presume you know the C chord. I presume you're going to know the A minor chord, the F chord and the G7 chord. But I'll run through them quickly. C is there, the 3rd fret of the bottom string. A minor, the 2nd fret of the top string. The F, there you add the 1st finger to the 1st fret of the E string there, and then pivot round for the G7. That's 1st fret of the E string, 2nd fret of the C, and 2nd fret of the A. The other bit is the walk-in bit, which is... Now, I want you to count 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? But for this, we won't be playing on the 1. We'll be doing this 1, then we play 2 there, open A on the 3, and on the 2nd fret on the 4, then into a C chord on the 1 of the next bar. So you get, if we were counting that, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very quickly, again, 1 you don't play on, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you add it into the song, it goes like this. A minor, F, G7, A minor, F, so we'll run through that again. The walk-in is the 3rd fret of the E string, the open A string, 2nd fret of the A string, and then a C chord. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, then into the next bar. With me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Now, how you fit that into the song is this. You do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, then the A minor, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, the F chord, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and this is where we change it. We do 1 and 2, 3, 4, then we repeat 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just repeat it. So that one you missed when you start off was the G7 that you would have been playing the next time round. So we'll go for that again slowly. So we'll go for that again slowly, like I just said. So we've got 1, which we don't play on, but we must count 1, 2, 3, 4, back into the chord. Now all I'm doing to pluck that is just plucking the strings like that with my thumb. You can use your finger, you can use whatever you want. I just personally use my thumb. So 3 there, 3rd fret of the E string. So we go 1, 2, open A, 3, 4, again, time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. A minor, F. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. A minor, F, 1. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and just repeat, repeat, repeat. And it has that sound of them 1950s ballads. I'm sure now I've mentioned this, you'll know exactly what I mean. There is another way to play that 1, 2, 3, 4 if you don't want to play it on that string. You can use your top string, your G, and go. So this time you got the open G string, that's the top string. You got a 2, the 2nd fret, the 4th fret, then into a C chord. I don't use this method personally because my C finger falls nicely when I do that one. With this one you got to go oh, 2. You got to do a bit more manoeuvring, but I'll run through that again. The open G string, the high G string here. 2nd fret, 4th fret, then into the C chord again. So So you've got 2 ways to do it. This way, yeah, or so all you need to remember is when you're starting off, the 1 you don't play on, but you must count it. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me, and when you play the G7 you just play it 1, and that then is 2, 3, 4, repeat. I am just using up and down strumming motions, as you can probably see. When you can play it you can add a bit more to it, but that is how to give your ukulele a 1950s ballad type sound. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Blackpool Music School. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Just follow the link down below. So until next time, keep playing, keep practicing, and take care. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to this Blackpool Music School video all about the ukulele. To watch this video or to play along with this video you will need to have watched the 1950s style of playing. The 1950s style of playing included this. But we can do a bit more to it now. So what we're going to do is going to add some additional notes. You don't have to play all of these. These are purely optional for you if you wish to take it to another level. So let's get started. On a C chord, you've got a C chord. You go 1 and on the 3rd, slide it up to the 5th, 2 and up to the 7th, 3 and, then back to the 5th for 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, then you jump to an A minor. This time you play it with your first finger. Your second and third will be used on the bottom string here. So you do an A minor normally. You add your second finger to the second fret of the A string, then your third finger to the third fret of the A string. You move the third finger back to the second to the count of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, 1 and, add that finger to the second fret, 2 and, that finger to the third fret, 3 and, back to the second finger, 4 and. Then you switch to an F chord, you do the F chord normally, 1 and, you add your ring finger to the third fret of the E string, 2 and, your little finger to the 5th fret if it'll stretch that far, 3 and back to that finger for the 4 and then you do 1 G7, then go. So I'll run through that again. To start us off, we have that leading 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just keep repeating it. So altogether you get a Now the beauty of this is you don't have to do what I've just done. We'll take the A minor for instance. You can just go off and on the second fret, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or if you're on the C chord, just go to the 5th, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, if you're on the F, just go to the 3rd, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It just adds a bit of variety to your playing. So the first time round, you could play it just straight like this. Or for a while, it's up to you. Then the next time round, or when you want to add, you can just go. And they are just additional notes you can add. So very quickly, I'll do a quick recap. When you're playing a C chord, you can go to the 5th and the 7th of the bottom string, 3, 5, 7. On the A minor, you've got the open, just a normal A minor, and the 2nd and the 3rd fret of the A string. When you're playing an F chord, you've got the 3rd and 5th fret of the E string. Obviously on G7 we just do a, and then we're back into the, and that's how you can add a bit of variation to your playing. Like I said, you don't need to play all what I've just played. You can do 3 and 7 when you're on a C chord. A minor, you can just use that 3rd fret. On the F chord, you can just use that 5th fret if your finger will stretch that far. But the only one you can't do anything with is the G7, it's just there. So I hope you found that video useful. If you have, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Blackpool Music School for more videos. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. The links are down below. So until next time, keep practicing, keep playing, and goodbye.